Hello everyone and welcome to another video from the Demon Overlord. Today I'm going to be going over a miniature market order of some new stuff from Nolziers and a very few little items that were on sale at Miniature Market, as they were just doing a sale. I think it was like their whole just movement of products, since they're in this very difficult time with the coronavirus. As you all know, it is the coronavirus outbreak. Please do stay safe. I'm going to throw it to everyone right now. I don't want to see any of my viewers or any of my subscribers suddenly coming down with sickness, because I hate to hear that anyone got sick and, is in a bad way. Makes me feel bad. Anyway, guys, I'm at home because, I literally go to work and that's it, and then I go home. I try to limit my trips as much as possible, so I have not been going to any game stores. This is an order from Miniature Market because took advantage of the sale and grabbed some minis that I knew I would go to a game store to try and find, and I'm not going all that way to take the risk. So while I was on the store, I'm going to go with the stuff that I got that was on sale first, which one of them is this nice little ice crystal. As you can see here, very nice little ice crystal from the Tiny Terrain. And as you can see here, that it shows it is a resin. Now, I wish they didn't frost it so much, because it does scream ice, but I'd like it to be a little bit more clear. Because, I know they're ice crystals, but I'm just using these as just crystals until I get around to just ordering a bunch of colored ones off them. I think this is just the regular base size. I think there's a large one after, or more split, longer ones. Then there's a large crystal after this they've recently come out with. I don't remember if they were in the sale, but, And another thing I happened to grab, I just grabbed one of these for fun to see what they look like. We have a nice little stone wall. This is the full stone wall, which it's sort of small, as you can bet. But, you could have, a couple of your team, a whole team hide behind this. So, your group might be walking down the road, jump to the other side, and you say to the DM, "Hey, DM, I roll to stealthily hide behind this wall and not be seen. Give me a stealth roll." I 20. Okay. Very high. You basically are hidden very well. They don't happen to look over the edge and see you. Very simple paint job, mostly some grays. I'll probably do a couple different colors on this. I'll probably try to get rocks specifically, and then maybe give a dry brushing of a little green to this for the, algae and stuff, that moss and grass that always grows on those things. I got some paints too. I got a nice dragon red, a nice bright gold, and we got this nice dark sky here, just mostly because it's a nice dark blue. Because I thought, why not? I need a third paint to round out that card. So first up here, we're going to go with some monsters. And I'm going to go with the only monsters here that are not from the D&D line of WizKids Unpainted. We have Deep Cuts, which I know are technically D&D and Pathfinder-esque. They're made to work with both, I've heard. So, and I really like this idea. It's a nice set of duo of raptors. There's the example paint right there, they would do. Obviously, I may look at this, but I might make them gray raptors anyway with some color bits on to make them match my other raptors that are from the Reaper Bones raptors, which when I get done painting these guys, I will do another video of these guys being done and then comparable to Dungeons & Dragons miniatures or Reaper Bones minis currently out. Now, really nice set of raptors. Probably should have ordered a second package so I could get 4 of them, but I already got a package of 4, so this will make a nice 6 big raptors, medium class. So I'll put them back there because I know they don't stand up well on their own, sadly. Sticking with monsters in the theme, we're going to go with the Basilisk and Grell set. Now, as you can see, the tiny little basilisk right down there. Hope my light exposure isn't messing them up. See if I can get the focus on them. It might be as dark as I can get it on him. But, very small little guy there. I'm surprised he's actually a medium. I hope he sticks well to the base. And then we got that nice Grell there. I love that flight stand. Look at that flight stand. It's another of those nice swoop flight stands, which is the new style, and I love it. But I like one thing. I've seen other Grells from, I think it was Wrath of a Charlatan might have had it, or it might have been the Underdark one with the Dark Elf and the Panther on it that were on the board game. But those Grells were very stiff. The tentacles were all stuck together, and it was kind of doing the human-esque style cloak thing where it was tapering off around there. Those are fine, but I like this style of them being all sprawled and ready for battle, the beak open and a screech. And I think it has its eye holes on there. Well, they don't really have eye holes, they have spots, but whatever. Here's the painted examples that will show off better the Basilisk miniature. Now, the Basilisk might make more of a green than a blue, but we'll see. I can always do what I want, because that's one advantage of these things. You can kind of paint them however you really want to. Next up, we're going to go to NPC or PCs. The Firebolt Druids. Really awesome they came out with some Fireball. I've been waiting for Fireballs because they're a nice giant race that your players can use. And if you didn't know, the Firebolgs are basically this version of the Firebolg, at least. These are the Fey Firebolg. So if you ever wanted to paint a Goliath into a Firebolg, maybe by like green stuffing some hair on him, turning it red, that'd be a Firebolg. They look like giant Celtish warriors with the big red hair and everything, or, you know, that kind of deal. But I love this sculpt. I love how, like, honestly, he can work great for a wizard. He's probably druid with the rocks, but you can also make a wizard too because of the staff. So really multi-useful, not just druids, even though I know it says so. But it makes him a nice multi-use. Or you can, like, you know, just use him for the fact that saying he's a warrior, blah, 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 fighter. I love all those ones stand up, but the Raptors don't. Only ones that won't. Anyway, sticking with giants in the theme, we're going to go to my Goliath Berserkers. Goliath Barbarians, who berserk and rage and kill you. These are another playable giant race. We'll use their pre-paint example here as like showing them off. As you can see, with that gray skin that they have with the markings on them. Great thing is with me painting, I can give whatever kind of cool-ass markings I want. Maybe a little swoop over the eye, maybe a little like circle on the chest, something like that. I don't know. Whatever I really feel like kind of giving them there. Get my camera zoom in. I like the little spell effect on the more leveled up version's axe. Obviously, I'm going to try to give a different paint job because I would like them to be multiple guys. Makes it a little useful that way. And with the last of the giants, we've got my Etten, which, as you've probably seen in older videos, I've already gotten Etten. It is the Etten from Elemental Evil, which I think this guy's inspired from because he happens to have the same kind of loincloth roll in there. Same braids and everything. Even the same weapons of Spike Club and that from Elemental Evil, which also is the same one from the board game Elemental Evil board game. Sorry, my mouth got a little tongue-tied there. And, I mean, it's nice that he's in a more dynamic pose with this, like, I'm going to strike you with the clubs thing. That's pretty cool. I'll probably keep him a little more gray since the other one I did a little more of it. If you've ever seen it, he's more of an oldish man look with the, like, kind of more tan skin since he's been around the ball for a while. And now we're getting to the end of this, which let me take a quick moment to say, guys, check us out on Dice and Dummies podcast. That is where I right now am currently DM of Season 2. Season 1 was my good bro, Zach. He's really cool at Prozac for his Twitter if you want to get a hold of him. And I am at 01 Berserker. So if you want to get a hold of us about the channel, please do. We'll take questions. If you want to comment about that in the lower part of the video here in the comments, go for it. If you want me to do a video in the future, give me an idea. I'll listen to you in the comments down below or on my Twitter page. Whatever you want to do, get a hold of me. But by the way, guys, check us out on Stitcher, Podcast. We're on all that stuff. You know, please do check us out. We love getting more people to listen to us and, you know, always write us a review or a question. We love getting both. We love to hear back from the fans. It makes us feel good. And gives us something to do when we're sitting there talking something else to break up the monotony. And anyway, moving along, we're getting to the main reasons I got this. The dragons. Here we have the young adult dragon. I'm just showing off his example art here. Oops, sorry, dropped him. And then here he is, unpainted. Now, here's the one thing that really grinds my gears or, you know, like burns my britches. The young gold dragon. You know, I know it says right here. Where is it? It says, base provides stability. Base is not to scale for gameplay purpose. Guess what, whiz kids? I'm using it as an adult dragon because you gave it an adult dragon sculpt and tried to call it young. Well, unless they decide to change the rules and make a book about dragons in the future coming out saying, guess what? Huge class dragons are now young dragons. Okay, then I'll do it. But until then, he's going to be a nice adult dragon since adult dragons are some of the hardest miniatures to get your hands on. Or in this case, elder dragons. I know in older editions, huge were elder dragons. Because, you know, they had a size increase, which was not a bad thing. Always good. Because, you know, you're going to give him that many tendrils on his face there, as you can see. And you're going to give him that pronounced of a neck fin and horns that are that size and that developed of wingature, which would be in complete sculpt of an adult. Then don't tell me it's a young dragon. It bothers me. As someone who, like, studies the dragon books and stuff, it bothers me. Some of my favorite creatures are dragons, man. And here we go with my favorite and the one I really wanted, the red dragon. The terrifying, all-powerful red dragon. And before someone says it, no, there are red dragons of legend that are more powerful than all others. So don't say silver dragons and gold dragons. Nope, they don't. Sorry. The best 2 dragons that are actually still alive, red dragons. Infernus and then the Zerthiar or something crap like that. Sorry if I got his name wrong or I butchered it. But they have old character sheets of being terrible, terrifying CR40 dragons. So, ha. Or was it CR50? No, 40. I think it was like 40 or 45. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Beautiful red dragon, nice large horns for an adult. I know this is young. Going to use him as an adult anyway, because I can do what I want. With him, I am definitely going to try and do a little bit volcanic base. If you've seen my volcanic base before with the lava orange on the sides, I'm definitely going to try to do that again with a little yellow in between it to give a nice lava on his base, because I think it's just going to make him pop and look cool. And I really like his sculpt, because he's got a nice little fire here. It's got on the back here, where it's obviously got some like red with a little bit orange, like a very light dry brushing red on top of orange with yellow going across. It's going to look good. I'm going to really enjoy painting this guy because, like I said, the red dragon is one of my favorite dragons. I don't know, I just like them the most. But here he is, an awesome badass, really cool. Can't wait to paint him. And this happens to be everything I got here, guys. So, you know, I am going to, like I've said, I will be doing a Eberron stuff in the future here when I get them in the mail. They should be showing up like any day now. So I will be doing an Eberron brick unboxing as well as the Avernus Dark Order pack. So stay tuned for those. Check us out on the podcast with the Dice Dummy, guys. Love to hear from our fans. So, you know, check us out, subscribe, leave reviews. We love to hear from our fans. It makes us feel happy that our fans are getting in touch with us. We want to get in touch with them and have conversations. It's always a good thing. We love to answer questions and help out others, too, if they want any ideas for their games. Or, you know, we'll even listen to ideas from other players, etc., etc. Anyway, guys, I will be doing another video of these once I paint them all. So stay tuned in the future. I will be doing painted, finished, and comparison. So that's all I got for you today, though, guys. Stay tuned and have a great one. And try to stay safe. Bye-bye.